Good afternoon and welcome to Burnley Professional Development action for you. Sheffield United hosting Burnley. Well, after the euphoria of Sunday's FA Cup quarter-final victory over Blackburn, Leeds U21s are in action, and it's a strong United side against a very strong Burnley team in a highly anticipated clash at the top of the Professional Development League. So Sheffield United, first of all, 3-5-2 formation. Marcus Dewhurst in goal, back three of Kyron Gordon, Connor Barrett and Miguel Freckleton. Right wing back Sai Sashdev, left wing back Enda Stevens, midfield three of Louis Marsh, Harley Arblaster and Sidney Peck, who wears the captain's armband, and a front two of Will Asula and Antoine Hackford. On the bench for United, Luther Williams, Luke Faxon, the goalkeeper, Chili Bayabu, Josh Smith and Curtis Havenhand. Burnley have gone very strong. Dennis Franchi is in goal, Keelan Williams, Taylor Harwood-Bellis, Dan Sassy the captain and Charlie Taylor. Then Seb Thompson, Joe Bures, Samuel Bastien and Manuel Benson, Scott Twine and Halil Dervish-Shoglu on the bench for Burnley. Harry Moss, Jack Turner, Jez Davis, Bradley Grant and Joe Wesley. Neil Pratt is your referee as Burnley get us underway in their black jerseys with pink trim. Sheffield United, of course, in the usual red and white striped shirts and black shorts. I'm your commentator, Matthew Young. And looking forward to this one. Sheffield United riding high at the summit of the Professional Development League, have a very healthy advantage over the rest of the teams. 16 points they lead, Wigan in second. Burnley have an opportunity to go second themselves if they can defeat Sheffield United here today. And looks like they've given themselves a decent chance with their team selection. Some notable names in the Burnley ranks, the likes of Charlie Taylor, Taylor Harwood-Bellis, Manuel Benson, Samuel Bastien and Halil Dervish-Shoglu, Scott Twine as well. So a lot of first team players on show for the Clarets. Good to see Enda Stevens involved for Sheffield United this afternoon on the comeback trail from injury, of course. Last appearance for the first team back in January against Millwall in the FA Cup. Freckleton coming under a bit of pressure here for United, but he's dealt with that well with Benson closing in. It was Charlie Taylor's header. Bastien wears 8 for Burnley. Back to Dennis Franchi in goal. It looks like Burnley, just like the first team under Vincent Kompany, are happy to play it out from the back from the goalkeeper. Good interception here for United. A break currently here for Stevens. 11 is Sidney Peck. Back after a lengthy stay at National League side Oldham. Freckleton. Kyron Gordon. Back to Marcus Dewhurst. For the 21, majority of this season. Tripped by Gordon. On Benson, who, if you remember from the first in the league fixture between these two sides here at Bramall Lane, United a few problems in the first half. Blades actually going on to win that game 5-2 way back in November. Winning it back here for United, high up the pitch. Sassy away for Burnley. Blaster for United. Sashdev gets the cross in. Star Blaster. Marsh, lovely touch. Louis Marsh with a chance. clock. United keep the attack alive. Got themselves a free kick. Marsh defended by Bastian. This is in a very promising position for the Blades. Sidney Peck is a player who's got a reputation for knocking the ball in from this kind of range, and he immediately went to the ball and clearly fancies this one. Former Arsenal youngster. Scored recently in a 4-3 win over Peterborough. Here is Peck. And it's through the wall, and it's a really smart save there by Franchi, who I think will have seen that really late. Got two solid hands behind it, and United have the first corner of the afternoon. Bright start this from Mickey Collins' side. Gordon, Freckleton and Barrett up from the back. Will take the corner, and that was Freckleton who was closest to it for United. Stevens can return this. Decent ball in from Ender Stevens. Maybe it was just a little high there as the header goes over the bar, but a very bright start from Sheffield United. Conor Barrett with the effort. He was on target here against Bristol City in the Premier League Cup, his only goal of the campaign. Burnley again playing it out from the back. Pressure from Antoine Hackford. It's a lovely touch from Dervishoglu. Arblaster back for the Blades. Flag up here against Hackford. Taylor, vastly experienced operator. United won this fixture between the two sides earlier in the campaign, 3-2. It was an entertaining game. Well, the Arblaster on target, and Louis Marsh got a couple in that game as well. Slightly withdrawn role for Marsh this afternoon as United accommodate the likes of Will Asula and Anton Hackford into the side. Talked about how strong Burnley have gone for this game, but United have picked a really strong team as well. Plenty out there with senior experience, and here's one of them, Kyron Gordon. Looking to hit Sashdev there. Sashdev winning it back. Good touch from Hackford. It's unfortunate he's not been able to keep it in play. Blaster's header. He was on the bench on Sunday as United beat Blackburn. Ender Stevens into Will Asula. Free kick. Foul by Bores. Peck over the dead ball again for United. In goes the cross, dangerous ball in. Looks like the final touch there came off Kyron Gordon. Little half chance there for United. Looks like he's playing as the central figure of the back three for the Blades this afternoon. Often we've seen him in the role on the right hand side of that three. Stevens. Here's Asula. Playing to win the throw. Difficult one there for Freckleton, who's just back from a loan spell at Wealdstone, where he's impressed by all accounts. Crossfield from Gordon. Taylor's got to be aware of Sashtev's presence there. Did enough. Sashdev, you may remember, making his senior debut this season, coming off the bench in United's defeat against Stoke City. Smart turn by Dervishoglu. Intercepted well though by Peck. Hackford's not giving this one up, and he's got there. Has support from Stevens. Still with Anton Hackford. Marsh returns it to Stevens. Nice cut back, hard blaster. Burnley clear. Good move though from United. The throwing routine that we've seen so much down the years involving Ender Stevens. Sashtev's header. Hold up play by Hackford. Peck. Sula jumps for that one. He's beaten in the air by Harwood Bellis. Harwood Bellis gets a boot onto that, but Sula will pick it up here for United. He's got support in there, still with Asula, might go it alone, he does go it alone. And it was Harwood Bellis with the block, and then Taylor with the clearance. First little glimpse of Will Asula, who's had a spell out on loan at Derby in League One this season. 5 goals in all competitions for the Rams before he was recalled, and then since then he's had a couple of injury issues. Sula wins it in the air. With the first team taking a break due to internationals, there'll be several players here looking to make an impression. Clearly Ender Stevens one of them. If United can get him back to fitness for the run-in, that will be a huge boost to Paul Heckingbottom, who is watching this game this afternoon from the stands. I suspect it's not just Ender Stevens looking to impress. Will Asula is certainly looking to press a case for a first team inclusion before the end of the season. 5 senior sub appearances in the last campaign. Here he is again. A lot of games in quick succession throughout April. Hackford with the layoff. Peck with the pass. Sashdev with the run. Lovely move this from United. Just couldn't find the final pass, the Blades, but it's promising. Stevens into Marsh. Some lovely build-up play there. Peck with the perfectly weighted pass and a well-timed run from Sashdev. Away by Keelan Williams. Freckleton's header. Neatly done by Dervishoglu. Now Sashdev looking to run Taylor. We'll have to bright sunshine in the build-up to kick off. It's rain now here at Bramall Lane. It's getting heavier as this game creeps up to the 15-minute mark. It's been a good 15 minutes for Sheffield United. Certainly look the more likely of the two sides. And they've won it back high up the pitch once again. And here's Peck. Lay off by Asula. Great build-up from United. Oh, blaster! That was a good chance. Blades winning the ball back with an excellent press. Some good hold-up play there from Asula. And it was worked nicely into the path of Ali Arblaster. Encouraging signs for the Blades. Arblaster has that solitary goal for the 21s this season against Burnley. Twine making the run. Freckleton needs to be careful here, and he's got the free kick. Did well. Scott Twine was a high-profile arrival for Burnley during the close season from Milton Keynes, where he excelled last campaign, but he's had his injury troubles so far this season. Karen Gordon looking for the run of Asula. Twine. Harwood Bellis. United look hungry out of possession as Dervishoglu is dispossessed. Such is the change of the weather, we've got the floodlights on now. Benson. Good challenge by Arblaster. Saw firsthand the talents of Manuel Benson. Of course, Sheffield United had a lot of problems in the first team game here. It's proved a useful signing for Burnley, although completely unaware that that throw was aimed at him there from Williams. Hackford. Support from Ender Stevens. There's two in the box for United here. Henderson will keep it in. Williams, young Welshman. Was almost caught there. down there by Dervishoglu. Scored a couple of vital goals for the first team. Very late winner against Rotherham, and they were behind going into stoppage time. Stevens. And again. Time for our blaster to assess his options. Good pace to this United game so far. Peck picking it up. Get a lovely pass and taken on nicely by Asula. Oh, he did everything right, didn't he? Took you on his chest, burst into the area, went across goal. Just couldn't find the bottom corner, but again a good move from Sheffield United, and City Peck at the heart of it. Well played by Gordon. Sashdev. Sula. Marsh now skipping away from a couple of challengers. Keeps the ball in. There's Asula. That's a brilliant goal for Sheffield United. Fine build-up play once again for the Blades. It was Marsh doing the damage down the right this time. Took out a couple of Burnley defenders, and he's put it on a plate for Will Asula. Couldn't miss from 6 yards, and Sheffield United, it's been a good start to this game, and they deserve their goal. Blades lead by 1-0. Seventh goal for the 21s this season for Will Asula. Recently back from injury, and coming back at a good time, seemingly. It was a good option from the bench for Paul Heckingbottom at the back end of last season. And he's certainly wanting to press his case again. He's done himself no harm. Good start to this game. Fashioned a chance for himself just a few moments ago. Marsh turning provider so often. He's been the man who's been getting the goals this season, 18 in all competitions for the 21s. Great challenge. United look hungry for more here. Sula goes down, but no free kick. Thompson. That was Boris. All the way back here for Sassy. Taylor. Twine. Didn't get that one right. Freckleton though has overrun it, and now's a chance for Burnley. Can they make the most of it? No is the answer. Our blaster getting back there to cut out the pass. Benson tracked by under Stevens. Bastien. Worked this one nicely out to Thompson. Benson now onto the left. Dervishoglu can't take it in his stride. Now SUTV to pick it up for the Blades. He's done really well initially here. Firm challenge from Baures. He's got the throw as well. Marsh. Freckleton. Here's Stevens. Challenged by Williams. Nine starts in all competitions for the first team this season for Enda Stevens. A couple of sub-appearances in there as well. He's had a couple of really frustrating injuries which have kept him out for significant periods of time. Sun's back out here at Bramall Lane now as Kieran Gordon picks out Louis Marsh. And that is a really intelligent little layoff for Arblaster. Has made a great run and advantage has been played here. Options right and left. It's going to come here for Stevens. 3 in the box for United. In it goes from Enda Stevens. And Hackford it was who attacked it. Again, another flowing move from the Blades. It all came about after that really intelligent layoff into the path of Ali Arblaster. This has been a really good performance so far. I think Sheffield United will have seen the Burnley team sheet and thought that this is going to be a really tough afternoon. It still might be a tough afternoon, but they've responded really well. Marsh again. Lots of space out there for SUTV. Decent ball in as well. I think Hackford got a touch and it was cleared away just inside the 6-yard area. And now Burnley at the other end with a breakaway. Dervishoglu clean through here. Looking to take it around Dewhurst, who's done really well. Still an opportunity here. Shot comes in, blocked by Arblaster, but first thing he's had to do really, Marcus Dewhurst kept his eye on the ball. A step overs there from a Burnley striker, but that was terrific from Dewhurst, 21 years of age now. As Burnley win a free kick, that was probably the best bit of play they've put together. A ball which dissected Sheffield United. And now they've got an attacking free kick. Back with Sheffield United, Marcus Dewhurst, who was recalled after 25 appearances for Scunthorpe in the National League. Came back to Bramall Lane in January. Test here for the Blaze defence then. Comfortably dealt with at the near post. Burnley opportunity perhaps just goes to show that despite United's dominance in this game, Burnley have some very good players out there, and if it clicks for them then they're going to be a threat, no doubt about it. Excellent play again out of possession, given away though by Peck. Twine. Boris wide. there was intended for Bastien, but went straight to Peck, but Burnley have got it back. Benson. It's a nice turn from Bastien, showing his class here. Dervishoglu. Can he work half a yard for the shot? Tries to find Twine instead, and that was a very good interception at full stretch by Miguel Freckleton. Burnley enjoying a good little spell now. It's took a while to get going. Freckleton back with United at the end of February after that loan at Wealdstone, 20 years of age. Well, Bristol Rovers player, came to United via Mangotsfield, the non-league side. He's done well with Wealdstone by all accounts. Here comes the corner. Easy one for Dewhurst, even with the sun. Hackford, caught late. Challenged by Keelan Williams. And he's going to be spoken to here by the referee, Neil Pratt. Bit unlucky there as he tried to find a Sul, but look at the space here for Sashdev. In on goal, Sai Sashdev. Fine stop, it comes out for another chance, and an excellent reaction save. United denied there. Franchi in goal, got straight back up on his feet and has made a terrific block to firstly deny Sai Sashdev, and then Will Asula with a follow-up. United do have a corner. That was a terrific chance to make it 2-0. Certainly, Franchi has been the busier of the two goalkeepers. In from Peck. Glanced away. Sashchev tried to get under control, then he actually blocked the shot from Marsh. It's come out though. Here for Arblaster to turn it in. Queuing up here. That was a really brave header away by Harwood Bellis. He's caught in the process as Marsh went crashing in there for United. Free kick to Burnley. Well, after a decent few minutes for the visitors, United back on their front foot there. Turned into a decent game, this one. Harwood Bellis. Again, United winning the ball back in midfield through Sidney Peck. Lovely pass with the outside of his boot once more. Hackford gets the free kick. He's proven a handful. He's up against a real seasoned performer there in Charlie Taylor. Played lots of games in the Premier League for Burnley. Gordon coming up for this set play. Peck once more over this one. He's looking for a Sula. Oh, Bellis went down there, but it was too close to Franchi anyway. Just Just over 10 minutes to go to the break. Twine. And again. Challengers by Stevens, picked up by Bastien. Taylor getting forward. It's a heavy pass though, Thompson just forced wide. Benson up against Stevens. Some very good tests for a first game back, and Enda Stevens so far is passing that test. Advantage played here. Another advantage as there was a tug on our blaster. Sashdev. Good head from Osula. Finds his strike partner Hagford. Couldn't find Louis Marsh though. Look at the determination to try and win it back. That's good to see. Great work again. Marsh this time. United coming into this game having not lost a league game since November the 1st against Barnsley. 10-match unbeaten run in the league. Benson up against Stevens. This time he's got past him. Setting his options, Benson. Oh, he took too long in the end and just ran straight into Freckleton. Sula with the hold-up play. Sula's done well. Marsh looks for Asula once more. Will Asula almost through. Sassy with an important challenge. One more touch there and he would have been in on goal. Plenty up from the back as always here for United as Peck opts to go short to Arblaster. Peck taking it on his own here. Sashdev worked nicely for Marsh. Great block by Sassy. A bit of improvisation there from United to create that chance. Arblaster. Bastian's header. United almost caught there. In fact, Peck has lost it. And it's Benson. Still with Benson. Williams. That should be Dewhurst's ball, it is. Just getting on with things as well. Franchi did well there to prevent a corner kick. Sassy gives it straight to Karen Gordon. Five minutes to go until the break. Peck. A little bit sloppy from United, but Peck's got it back. But there was a foul in there, according to the referee. Important period now, just before half-time. United have been the better side. They've had the better chances, but it's only a one-goal advantage. Benson looking for Bastien. What a wonderful ball, but at the best of touches. That's the quality they've got out there this afternoon. One pass through the middle, United almost cut open there. Saw something similar for the Derbyshire chance as well. Free kick, and you can see what Scott Twine thinks about that. He thought he was held back there. Strong header by Sassy. Bastien. Benson up against Stevens once more. And Burnley have been neat and tidy at times. We've lost the ball countless times in that kind of area. And here's Asula looking to profit. It wasn't far away. Franchi at full stretch. And the referee is going to his pocket here. He was playing an advantage which allowed Will Asula to have that strike on goal. But it's Joe Bores who's going into the book here, the first one for the afternoon. Consultation here as well. I think perhaps for a few words from Twine when he didn't get that free kick maybe. Louis Marsh shoots from range, it might come back towards Asula. And that was an important challenge. Last-ditch challenge again. Once again, Franchi in the way for Burnley. Another opportunity for Sheffield United. Perhaps deserve to be further in front in this game. Just over a minute to go, plus added time. Blaster's header. Pickford may have just got something on that. Twine. Bastien. Out of play off end of Stevens. Into stoppage time now. Benson. Looks like he's given away again. Our blaster quickly in. Comes here for City Peck. Finds Sashdev. And then has committed a foul on Thompson. That'll be a free kick. Bastien. He picked out the Burnley dugout with that pass, and that is the last action of the first half. Sheffield United leading Burnley by a goal to nil. An impressive first 45 minutes from the Blades, who haven't been fazed by a very strong Burnley outfit. In truth, United probably should be further in front. They took the lead thanks to a header from Will Osula, his 7th goal for the 21s this season, picked out by Louis Marsh with a fine cross. United have had other opportunities. City Peck with a free kick going close. Dennis Franchi making the save, one of quite a number of saves that the Burnley goalkeepers had to make in this first half. Sheffield United can be pleased, but a few warning signs at the other end. Burnley have got a very strong team out, as we've said, and Halil Dervishoglu was clean through but denied by an excellent piece of goalkeeping from Marcus Dewhurst. Half-time then here at Bramall Lane. Sheffield United 1, Burnley 0. Back in 15 minutes with live coverage of the second half. And ready for the second 45. Sheffield United leading Burnley by a goal to nil. And as you can see, it looks like United are making a change. That's Jili Bayabu, wearing 14, who's been a regular starter for the 21s this season. It looks like he's replacing Enda Stevens, so a valuable 45 minutes under his belt for the Republic of Ireland international, but that's where it ends for Enda Stevens this afternoon. Sheffield United get the second half underway, and the Blades lead thanks to that Will Asula header from a well-worked move. Louis Marsh with the cross. And in truth, it could have been more. If you're just joining us, United have had some good chances in this game. That Young with you live from Bramall Lane, where we've had sunshine, followed by heavy rain, and now sunshine again. As Burnley in black and pink trim kick towards the Bramall Lane end in the second half. United, of course, in their red and white. Doesn't look like there's been any changes for Burnley. So it's as you were for them. So you're running you through the United side. It's Marcus Dewhurst in goal. Back three of Conor Barrett, Karen Gordon and Miguel Freckleton. As Asula tries to dance away from a couple of black jerseys. Right wing back is Sai Sashdev. The left wing back now is Jili Bayabu. With Ollie Arblaster, Louis Marsh and Sidi Peck in midfield. Will Asula and Antoine Hackford up front. Dennis Franchi is the Burnley goalkeeper. They've got Dan Sassy and Taylor Harwood Bellis at the heart of their defence. Keelan Williams on the right, Charlie Taylor on the left. Joel Bores, Samuel Bastien, Seb Thompson, Scott Twine, Manuel Benson, and then Halil Dervishoglu. Bayabu, Asula to Hackford, on to Sashdev, who was denied in the first half with a good chance. Peck, some notable through balls and some very useful crosses in as well in that first half. Now a chance for Dervishoglu to stretch his legs, but there's Freckleton on the cover. Had a good first half. Karen Gordon looking for the run of Will Asula. Asula almost got there. Sassy did well in the end just to hold him off as Franchi came to collect. Thompson. Twine, first time, up towards Dervishoglu. There is Marsh to pick up the pieces. Marsh again, was he fouled? No, says the referee. Persistence by Bayabu, then he had a bit of a nibble there at Benson. Something that he didn't like. Dervishoglu probably had Burnley's best chance. He went clean through, but trying to take it round Marcus Dewhurst. The United keeper clawed the ball clear. Here's Charlie Taylor. Well, they'll be disappointed with that. Burnley got into a decent area there. Something they did precious little of in the first 45. Blaster's header. Here's Bayabu. Runs into Williams.
For the third time, Chile Barbo has been used as a sub this season. He's started nearly every game at under 21 level. Here he is again. Actually been on the bench for the first team as well. That game against Norwich, 2-2 draw here at Bramall Lane. He was an unused sub. United, when they return to first team action, go to Carroll Road to play Norwich, the first game back after the international break. Freckleton's header. That's really good, confident play from our blaster. And he's picked out Sashdev. And that's a lovely way to pass into Louis Marsh. Again, brilliant from United, and another save from Franchi. Terrific move again from the Blades. Sashdev laying it on to Marsh. Didn't have to break stride, did he? Got the shot away. And Franchi saves with his legs. United picking up from where they left off in the first half. Taylor. Dervishoglu. Well spotted by Freckleton. Here's Hackford now for United. Hackford still going. Great run this from Anton Hackford. And the finish just wasn't there for the Blaze number 10. Did everything right, created the space himself with that surging run. Perhaps on his weaker foot. It was a tough chance in the end. But he's worked hard this afternoon. He's been blighted by injuries, really. It's a bit of an overhang from an injury picked up last season. So probably hasn't played as much as he would have liked, but he's on a good run of form, Anton Hackford, at this moment in time. Starting to string a few games together, 2 in his last 2. 3 for the campaign at the 21 level. Still only 19. Marsh fires it into Sashdev, who controlled it nicely. It's going to find its way to Jilly Babu. With a miscontrol there from Williams. Marsh. Looking for Hackford. Barrett onto Sashdev. Little touch from Marsh. United growing in confidence at the start of this second half. Sashdev just tried to slide it through to Osula. Thompson in a bit of a tight spot. Taylor uses his experience, feeds it into Dervishoglu, but it's bounced off the Burnley number 9. Sashdev, too strong, but Babu's there. 3 in the box. Benson. Half away from Freckleton, and he turns on the afterburners, but Freckleton has stayed with him. Thompson. Dervishoglu stretches out a leg. Barrett away for United. Hackford. Strength again to hold off Williams. Connor Barrett. Sula. Great first touch, and then he goes down. That's a definite free kick. I think the linesman would have flagged, but he was worried. I think he was going to get taken out there by Willa Sula, who's stayed down, which is a concern. Looks like he's going to be okay. Still his goal that separates the two sides. I think the referee is going to his pocket here for a second time in this game. Burnley skipper Dan Sassy is the one being spoken to. He joins Joe Borres in the book. Peck's delivery. Decent ball in and a fine header. And Sheffield United deserve that goal. The Blades lead by 2-0. Lovely ball into the near post. And Kyron Gordon rose well, met it into the bottom corner. Another peach of a delivery from Sidney Peck. And Sheffield United, as we close up towards the hour mark, now lead Burnley by 2-0. Can't say United haven't deserved their second. They've had so many good chances. And Kyron Gordon, well, he couldn't have met that one any better. Sheffield United in a very good position here to extend this 10-match unbeaten run in the league. Still a bit of work to do yet, but if they maintain the standards of the first 58 minutes, then there could be more goals in it here for the Blades. United players getting each other's way there. Cut back, and that was a useful blow because Benson connected well. I think it was Gordon in the way. Action at both ends for Sheffield United's number 4. First real opportunity of the second half for the visitors. And they've got themselves a corner. Take it short. Thompson. Twine. Room for Benson. Faced up by Bayabu. Thompson again. Excellent challenge from Arblaster. As he set Asula free here. Williams on the cover. Did enough, but he's giving it straight to Bayabu. Peck. Blades playing with real purpose. Sashdev. Oh, she could bring that one under his spell. Scott Twine. Another play by Barrett. challenge there. Wins the ball back off Marsh. Pressure again from United. Forces the error. Played an hour. Blade's good value for this 2-goal lead. Burnley going to make a change. And they are going to bring on Joe Wesley. Benson it is who's being withdrawn. He's got himself an hour under his belt.
Substitution third from the alt 60, Joe Wesley.
Bayebu with the throw. It's found its way to Sashdev for a deflection. Sashdev, dangerous ball in, and in the end, Sassy did well to divert that ball behind for a corner. And Peck got himself an assist. His last ball into the Burnley penalty area. This time he's gone short to Arblaster. Marsh. Arblaster. In goes the cross. Dealt with by Sassy. Now Sashdev. Freckleton. Bayabu's temporarily got away from Williams. Marsh. Thompson may have run that out, he has. Got to be careful here. He's lost it in a dangerous position. Has he just done enough there to put off Scott Twine and redeem his error? And Dewhurst with a long kick downfield, looking for Hackford. Sassy on the cover. Sula looking to close down the goalkeeper. Harwood Bellis, England under-21 international. Dervishoglu. Taylor. Wesley the substitute. Twine with the turn. Followed all the way by Peck. Thompson now having a go at Bayabu. Twine makes a burst into the box. Goes back to Harwood Bellis. And that was unfortunate. You can see what he's trying to do. Thompson made something of it, but Bayabu got back at him. Hackford. Lucky there as he tried to keep the ball in play. battle again for United. Burnley have had a lot of the ball, they've kept possession well at times, but in terms of an end product, haven't created too much so far in this game. Barrett forward. Hackford has stayed on side. He's got support as well from Louis Marsh. Wins the throw off Sassy. Sashdev, faced up by two Burnley players. Wesley with the clearance. United, I think, are considering another change. Mickey Collins is just having a word with someone down there in the dugout. Sashdev into Marsh. Good first touch. Marsh. Look at a deflection. Think off Bastien. Rattles into the side netting. United corner, but that first touch from Marsh got him on the front foot straight away. Player who's been on the first team bench a few times this season, twice in the cup against Wrexham, also for the league game against Rotherham. Josh Smith has been readied for United. Peck with his corner. Another fine delivery. Well defended this time. Marsh. Payabu forward. Shoglu holds off the challenge of Karen Gordon. Bastien working the channels. Freckleton is the defender. Thompson. Shoglu. Bastien. Is Charlie Taylor now. In the corner. Again, a lot of patient build-up from the Clarets. Scott Twine, who was much coveted by Championship clubs after his excellent season at MK Dons. In the last campaign, he'll take this corner kick. Plenty of movement in there. That was half a chance. Got it all wrong though with the header. Not had many opportunities. Burnley. Harwood Bellis it was who got something on the ball. Dewhurst's clearance, and Asula might get onto this. He does, and that's a fine finish from Will Asula. The assist from the goalkeeper, Dewhurst. Asula was onto it, quick as a flash, burst into the area, bags his second goal of the afternoon, and Sheffield United now lead Burnley by 3-0. Rightly, Marcus Dewhurst getting the congratulations of his defenders, because it was his ball forward which Will Asula latched onto. It was a fine finish. He looked sharp again, Will Asula. Back from Derby after a solid loan spell. He's had his injury troubles, but he'll feel very good for getting 70 minutes under his belt, and that's his last contribution to this game, because he's replaced by Josh Smith. as he put a statement across to Paul Heckingbottom, who's watching this afternoon, to suggest that he could have a role to play for the first team before the end of this campaign. It's a very busy April. You'd think United are going to need all their squad navigating their way through the FA Cup. It's obviously meant that fixtures have also been put back into May. It's a foul. Sula, since his return, he got a goal in the 1-1 draw against Hull. Also scored twice in a 3-3 draw against Wigan before picking up an injury. I think it was a broken cheekbone that he suffered. But clearly back to his best now. Just 19 years of age still. Sashdev on the outside of Taylor, who's pulling him back. Referee lets it go, and then Marsh drags his effort just wide. Good advantage play by the referee as Sashdev burst into the area. And Louis Marsh, well, his hot streak suggested that could have ended up in the back of the net. 18 goals in all competitions this season. It was unfortunate. It just went past the far stick. And United still look hungry for more goals here. Peck. Lovely play again from United. Hackford, could this be number 4? Another terrific save from Franchi. Backing by Abu. Burnley can count themselves fortunate, they're not further behind. Still plenty of time in this game. By Abu. Marsh with a header. More goals for United. Fine header from Louis Marsh, stooping at the near post. He's in on the act as well. Terrific ball in from Bayabu. And Louis Marsh makes Sheffield United extend their lead. They now have 4 against Burnley, and there's 17 minutes remaining. There could be more here for the Blades.
A fourth of the afternoon for United, scored by number 8, Louis Marsh.
19 in all competitions. 7 in his last 8 under 21 games. I think when the team sheets went in, most people looked at the Burnley side and thought United could have had their hands full this afternoon, but barring the odd break, the Blades have dominated this game. 4-0, I think, is a fair reflection. Perhaps we've not seen the end of the scoring. The Blades are playing with some swagger at the moment. Hackford. Sashdev is screaming for it, and Sashdev's going to get it. Sashdev, and again Franchi calling to action to deny Marsh. Ball has gone out of play, it will be a corner. How many saves has Dennis Franchi made in this game? It's probably one I expected him to make, but again, another lovely move from United. Marsh, clearly after scoring with that header, he's in the mood for more. I think United are going to bring on Luther Williams. Defender who's making his way. A couple of starts this season for the 21s. Peck's corner meanwhile. Another fine delivery. There's a push in there by Kieran Gordon, scorer of United second. So here comes that change. Blaster making way, hands the armband back to Sidney Peck. Pretty sure Sidney Peck started the game with the armband, so it went to our blaster at some point. Anyway, he's off now, and on comes Luther Williams. Williams, a defender, has gone into the back line. I think Burnley want to make a change here as well. This is interesting. Burnley bringing on number 17. No 17 listed on the team sheet, so anyone's guess here. So United just moved Conor Barrett forward here to a midfield position. Hackford wins the free kick. Show good strength today, Anton Hackford. Has won plenty of those battles against a decent Burnley defence. Harwood Bellis in there, on loan from Manchester City. Played a lot of games for Burnley's first team. Had a spell on loan at Stoke last year as well. Peck's free kick. Can United make this a 5-star showing? And it goes. This time just a little too close to the keeper. Wesley. Taylor. Twine with a hold-up play. Wins the free kick. Peck with the challenge. Luther Williams' first contribution is to stop that attack. Former Chelsea defender Luther Williams. It's his 7th appearance off the bench for the 21s. A couple of starts in there as well. Sassy. Freckleton will collect. Just over 10 minutes remaining. Sashdev was done well there. I think Twine thought he'd pitched that ball, but Sashdev managed to find Peck. Twine with a nice touch. Wesley. Chance maybe here for Dervishoglu, and he missed his kick. Touch just let him down there. Surely offside here. Flag is raised against Dervishoglu. So many positives here for Mickey Collins, United's under-21s coach, but also for Paul Heckingbottom as well. Here's Josh Smith. You've seen Andy Stevens get a vital 45 minutes under his belt, and there's a lot of competition for Max Lowe at the moment, with Ben Osborne out injured and Rhys Davis also sidelined, so that is a positive sign for Paul Heckingbottom. You could have Andy Stevens fit and firing for the last 6 weeks of the campaign. He must be buoyed by Willa Sula's display, a couple of goals for him. There'll be 1 or 2 more out there that may be considered before the end of the season. Well defended again by Freckleton. Can United halt another Burnley attack? Hasn't had a load to do, Marcus Dewhurst, but what he's had to do he's done well, and of course he'll be delighted with that assist for Willa Sula's second. Twine, pulled back by Peck. Well judged again by Marcus Dewhurst. Heavy touch by Smith, puts Barrett in a tough spot, but Peck's there to help him. Again, confident goalkeeping. Williams. Smith underneath this one. Half a shout for handball from the players on the field. Twine. Smith had a little nibble at him there as he tracked back. Williams. Freckleton across. Good distribution once again from Dewhurst as Sashdev spins his man. Very good play. by Abu. Davis with the touch for Burnley. Sassy will let that one run through. This game just petering out a little. Have United got a little bit left in the tank to go and search for a 5th goal? A booming kick from Dewhurst. Swine holds off Peck. Away to Williams with one back. Davis on hand though for Burnley. Williams still under pressure here from Freckleton. And again, United's pressure forces the mistake. Keelan Williams is down. Three and a half minutes remain. And what has been a very good afternoon for Sheffield United's under-21s. Looks like they're heading for a 7th straight win in the league on the spin. Overshot onto this. Player to like to keep a clean sheet. Defended well in this game. And Smiths gets back to make a crucial challenge, and then Sashdev as well. Header by Sassy, that's by Abu. Given away by Marsh. Sassy coolly done under pressure from Hackford. Tidied up by Williams. Has picked out Peck here. That was a good touch as well. Hackford with the hold-up play. Peck couldn't find Sashdev. Just over a minute, and whatever is added on at the end of the 90. Overshoglu is onto this. It's a tight angle. Needs support. Does he need support? Might be going it alone. He goes down, and Burnley have got a free kick. Tripped there by Barrett right on the edge of the penalty area. And a real opportunity to get themselves a consolation. United have worked hard to preserve this clean sheet. Marcus Dewhurst will be desperately keen to keep this out. Scott Twine does have quite a reputation for this kind of range. Taylor stood over it as well. going to be Twine. It's over the wall and it's kept out by Dewhurst. Fine save. He does preserve his clean sheet. He's had a fine game, Marcus Dewhurst. He's not had loads to do, but when he's been called upon, hasn't put a foot wrong. His distribution has been excellent as well in this game. We're into stoppage time. Smith. Sashdev trying to get round Taylor, commits the foul. Something he's done successfully a few times in this game. So Sashdev has certainly got the better of Charlie Taylor, seasoned professional. I'll give him some confidence. Player with great promise. Already represented England at under 18 level. Referee checks his watch. By Abu. Forward by Williams. There is the full-time whistle, and Sheffield United 7 straight Professional Development League wins on the spin. They've beaten Burnley by 4 goals to 0. In truth, they've hammered Burnley, really. Blistering second half from the Blades, who led at the interval with Will Asula heading in Louis Marsh's cross. A strong Burnley side. You might have expected a reaction after half-time, but United kept their foot on the gas. And there were more goals for the Blades. Kyron Gordon's header from Sidney Peck's cross, making it 2-0. Then a long punt from Marcus Dewhurst. Saw Will Asula race clear before firing into the bottom corner. That was 3. And then Louis Marsh got in on the act as well. A terrific header, diving header at the near post. That was 4. You felt actually there were more goals for United. The game petered out a little bit at the end. The Blades had done the job. They could have had plenty more, especially in that first half where Dennis Franchi made a number of saves. That was a theme that ran into the second half as well. A confidence boosting win for some of these youngsters. They've played against some seasoned pros this afternoon, and it's a job well done. Sheffield United, 11 matches unbeaten in the league. Their race to the Professional Development League North title continues unabated. Full time here at Bramall Lane, Sheffield United 4,